What is going on, everyone? We are back with another episode from our Raiders franchise in Madden 16. Today is the day of the AFC Championship. We took out the Jets pretty easily in the divisional round. Now we have a much tougher test here. In the NFC, it's going to be the Eagles against the Cowboys, so the winner of these two games will meet in the Super Bowl. And the Steelers going to be doing it without Ben Roethlisberger and a starting D-tackle, Gordon Maggott. So Roethlisberger has been hurt for a while. He's been out for most of the season, I believe. Brody Albury is their quarterback. He is the guy that we played against when we played the Steelers earlier in the season. We're just going to take a look at that in a second. But you see the replacements for both of those positions. Otherwise, the Steelers are at full strength. Now, in this game earlier in the season, the Steelers had an issue with turnovers, but we barely won this game. Chase Moss had a good game. Albury had a lot of passing yards, but he threw 2 interceptions. And those turnovers paired with us shutting down Le'Veon Bell, just 48 yards for him on 18 carries. He did have a touchdown, but we were able to relatively take him out of the game. And then Cooper and then Aiken for the Steelers had big games receiving. On defense, there was nothing really too special here. We are going to have 1.5 sacks from Khalil Mack and Mario Edwards. So we did do a pretty good job of getting to the quarterback. And then the 2 interceptions came from Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, one of his better outputs in the season. So we've already beat the Steelers one time. It was a close game, and we got to play very well today in the rain here. Albury coming in. He did not have the greatest regular season, but clearly the Steelers have already made it past one opponent. Let's see if we can get past them, though, here, as the Steelers will have the ball, and that first pass is going to be complete. I don't know how the receiver stayed in bounds, but he did. So now 2nd and 2 from the 43. It's going to be Albury, the quick pass to his tight end Wilson as he gets to the 50-yard line. As Albury going to start a perfect 2 for 2. Now 2nd and 5 from the 45-yard line. Pistol formation. Albury, it's going to be a halfback draw. Le'Veon Bell is going to stay up, and he's still up, and he's still up. Finally down at the 31, and already 22 yards for him on 2 carries. 2nd and 13 now from 34. It is going to be Albury, shotgun, looking to throw, and he's just going to take off. He does have the ability to run, and he's showing it here. Slides down at the 18. He's got 21 yards. So already the Steelers working it on the ground. Now 2nd and goal from the 10. Albury looking to finish the drive off. He's going to find Aiken, but he is going to be stopped at the 4. But Albury a perfect 5 of 5 on this drive. Now 3rd and goal. Can we get a stop here? Albury looking. He's just going to take off. He is going to be hit. He's going to fumble the ball. Can we recover? No. Antonio Brown recovers it, walks it in. And it's a touchdown for the Steelers. They got very lucky there, as now Chase Moss and the Raiders offense enters play here. 37 touchdowns for Moss, his rookie campaign. Very, very good first season for him. But here we go, 2nd and 10. It's going to be Moss, and here we're not going to start out well. We get flagged for a illegal forward pass as we were past the line of scrimmage there. So already 3rd and 14, looking to avoid a 3-and-out here. It's going to be a 3-and-out. As Moss going to be sacked in the backfield by Matt Shaughnessy, and we will give the ball back to the Steelers. So now 1st and 10, 1 minute remaining in this first quarter, as Albury going to take it from the 44, and he's going to take off again, using his legs a lot in this game, and with some successes. He's down to the 42-yard line, and that is where we find the Steelers here. 1st and 10, they hand off to Le'Veon Bell. He's got a big hole to run through, and he's going to be close to the first down. Going to end up a yard short, though, on the play. And that is where we are here as we start the second quarter, 2nd and 1. Le'Veon Bell going to pick up the first down as the Steelers moving the ball very well against this Raiders defense. So now 3rd and 9. We got to get a stop here. It's going to be Albury. He is looking to throw. He's going to throw, but a huge hit put on Antonio Brown. He drops the ball. The first incompletion for Albury, and the Steelers will settle for the field goal. So 10-0 game here. 7 minutes remaining in the first half. We got to make something happen. And that is not how you make something happen. We throw an interception on our first pass of the drive, and the Steelers have it right back. So now 4 minutes remaining in this first half. An absolutely dreadful first half for us, as that pass is going to be complete. That is going to be Johnson on the reception, as the Steelers now have it 2nd and 8 from the 10-yard line. It's the pistol formation. It is going to be Albury handing off to Bell, and here is finally a stop as we are going to drop Le'Veon in the backfield, as it's now going to be 3rd and 11. Can the defense come up big? It would be huge to keep them to a field goal here. So let's see if we can do it. Albury is going to throw, and he is going to go to the corner of the end zone, but it's going to be, again, incomplete. Nice defensive play there from the secondary. 2 drives in a row, and the Steelers will pick up the field goal. So 13-0 now. Under 2 minutes to go in this half, as Darren Ellis going to take the halfback screen, and here he's got some room to run. He's down the sideline. A couple guys giving chase as he's going to stay on his feet, but finally dropped down at the 27, but a huge huge pickup there, as in one play, just like that, we're in scoring range. Now Latavius Murray on the carry, 2nd and 4. He is going to get down to the 12-yard line. The clock continuing to tick down here from the 3-yard line, and it's going to be Murray capping the drive off. So the Raiders finally, and most importantly, get on the board as we'll head into halftime down only 6. That was a huge, huge touchdown as we desperately needed that one. As the Steelers have it here as we get into this third quarter, 2nd and 13, it's going to be Albury. He's going to pass across the middle. It's going to be Antonio Brown, but he is going to be stopped short of the first down as Albury 9 of 12, but just 70 yards. Not a lot of shots downfield for either team. 3rd and 3 now as can we get a stop? Le'Veon Bell with the carry, but no, we cannot. He'll pick up the first down. Flag on the play, though. What's the flag going to be? And that is going to be holding on the offense. So forget the first down. Hardman is going to be flagged for it, so it's not going to be 3rd and 8. A second opportunity to get a stop here. As Albury is going to take the snap, he's looking to throw. He's moving to his right. A lot of time to throw here. He's going to throw it up, but it's going to be intercepted. Janoris Jenkins, a huge pick. What a turnover. Timely interception as the momentum looking to be shifting here. 2nd and 10. It's going to be Moss. He's going to find Tavon Austin, and he is going to dive out of bounds to the 2-yard line. 6 of 12 for Moss. Not great numbers, but hey, we are on the doorstep here. 3rd and goal now. Can we finish the drive off? Murray, no. He's going to be stopped short in a key situation here, but ultimately I'm going to kick the field goal. We got to take the points at this point, so it's a 3-point game. The Steelers coming back here. Wilson on 2nd and 5, going to catch this one from the 27 out to the 49, as Albury is close to going over 100 yards passing on the day. But here the Steelers, a couple plays later, it's 3rd and 15, and it's going to be a hit from Khalil Mack. Albury's going to shake it off. He's looking downfield, and it's going to be complete, but it's short of the first down, and on the play, Khalil Mack is going to end up injured, so he misses the sack, apparently injures himself in the process. We'll get an update on him in a second, but we are going to get the ball back. That was a key stop there as he was just a yard short of the first down, so we're going to take this one back, 2nd and 7. We're going to get nowhere. It's going to be a mild MCL sprain for Mack, and I am going to keep him in the game. We cannot take any chances. We need our best defensive player on the field. So now 3rd and 7 as we look to not squander this drive. But we're going to. Denard Robinson on the halfback screen. The Steelers read it perfectly, and we have to give the ball right back, so that stop means absolutely nothing here as the Steelers have it back now. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Albury, the pass. He's going to find Brown. He's down to the 40-yard line as the Steelers moving the ball once again here. Under a minute remaining in this third quarter. 1st and 10. Albury looking, getting a block, and he's going to find his receiver. He's beating the secondary as Brown is going to run right by Clinton Dix. He was matched up on the slot. We cannot compete with that, and it is now a 20-10 game. Under 10 minutes to go in this one. We need a score on this drive badly, but already facing a 3rd down here. It's going to be Moss looking, throwing. He's going to find Brandon Cooks in stride down the sideline, down to the 19. A big pickup there as we're inside the red zone looking for a touchdown. It's Ellis in the backfield. Cooper in motion. The pitch is going to go to Ellis, though, getting the blocks to the outside. Yes, he will, and he is going to stay up out of bounds at the 9. Picks up another first down. He's got 52 yards rushing. But can we finish this drive off here, Amari Cooper? Yes, we can. Mr. Reliable, bringing it in the end zone. It's now back to a 3-point game. And we got to get a stop here. The Steelers have been moving the ball pretty well all day. Le'Veon Bell, nowhere to go here on 2nd and 4. He's got 70 yards rushing, so it's going to set up a 3rd and 8. This play is huge. Albury going to take the snap, pistol formation, flag on the play. What's that going to be? Albury going to face pressure. He's just throwing it up. It's going to be intercepted by Bruce Irvin. What an interception. He's going to take it. He's got some room to run. He's going to be caught, but we'll have it inside the 20. But what was the flag? Offsides on the defense, Aldon Smith, and that one is going to hurt. We could have had that one right there. Instead, the Steelers will pick up the first down. The drive continues. They'll be able to knock off at least a couple more minutes off of the clock, but wow, that one might have cost us the game. We would have had it in the red zone. Instead, the Steelers are driving now, and an injury on the play, adding insult to injury. Literally, TJ Carey comes up lane. We'll get an update on him in a second. But 3rd and inches here, we are going to get a stop. So with 5 minutes remaining, we're going to get the ball back, but we're not getting TJ Carey back. He has broken his collarbone. So if we make it through this game, he is not going to be available in the Super Bowl. That's a big loss. But 1st and 10, we got to make a drive out of this here. Under 5 minutes to go, we're going to take a sack on 1st down. We cannot be taking sacks. Bud Dupree, the outside linebacker, is in for it. So 3rd and 9 now. Big play here. We're going to throw it. We're going to find Darren Ellis, but the safety valve, the Steelers watching it. They're going to tackle us short of the first down. We have to punt, so the Steelers back with it. And with a couple first downs, they can legitimately end this game. Le'Veon Bell going to try here. He is going to be close to the first down, but a little short, so now 3rd and 4. We need to stop here. Albury, he is going to just outrun Alden Smith, and he's down the sideline across the 50, slides at the 42. This kid, unbelievable, 68 yards rushing today, now 2nd and 14, as it's going to be Sims, and he is going to pick up way too many yards. How are we letting the guy pick up that many yards? The backup as well. 3rd and 3 now. We have got to get a stop. If we don't, the game is done. It's going to be Le'Veon Bell. What a key tackle there. That's the middle linebacker coming up, flag on the play. What's it going to be? Please be on the offense. Holding on the offense, so I'm going to decline this one. The Steelers will kick a field goal. It's going to be a 6-point game. We have no timeouts. This is it. 1:27. We have to drive the length of the field. It's going to be Moss. He's going to make a throw, and he's going to be intercepted. And just like that, our season is going to be over. We got bounced out in the divisional round last year. We are going to lose in the AFC Championship this year. And this one is going to hurt. It does hurt. Albury, 17 of 24 for 197. Moss, only 164 yards and 2 interceptions. So the last game we won because Albury threw 2 picks. We lose this time because we throw 2 picks, and we could not really stop Le'Veon Bell. He had 72 yards. The quarterback, Albury, had 78. He led all rushers. And then receiving, no one really stands out here. Ellis is going to lead us with 59, really coming from that one screen pass. Antonio Brown was kind of shut down. Amari Cooper, only 2 catches for 70 yards, although he did catch the 1 touchdown. On defense, Lawrence Timmons. Now, the big thing to note here, we did not have any sacks in this game. That was a key that I showed at the beginning of the episode. We sacked the Steelers quite a few times in that first game. We do not get to them at all. I am going to give, because we need to hand out an MVP award, I'm going to give it to Janoris Jenkins. He had the interception. That was a really key moment in this game, turning the tide. But obviously, still, we could not make anything out of it. We could not pull it out. And we have lost, and the season is over. Now, advancing, the Cowboys lose as well, 20-17 to the Eagles. So the Super Bowl is going to be Steelers at Eagles. But obviously, we don't really care about that. Honestly, I cannot believe we lost. I thought we had a really, really good chance of returning to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl. This team has surprised me this year. I did not expect Chase Moss, the rookie, to play as well as he has. He did play well, but in this game, the Steelers just had our number. It was a very, very close game the first time we played them. Even though we got the turnovers, it was a 4-1 turnover win for us in that game. But here we lose the turnover battle. We lose the yardage battle on offense. We could not contain Albury on the ground. He did a very, very good job. And that ultimately is going to cost us the game. So we will finish out the season in the next episode. We will simulate through and see who wins the Super Bowl. We will also do our yearly final look at the stats, the standings, the awards, who won MVP, who won Offensive Player of the Year, did any of our players. I think we have some award winners. We'll take a look at those, and then we'll also hand out our awards. Which, speaking of those awards, if you want to, leave a comment down below who you feel was the MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and Most Improved. That's the awards that we hand out each season. So I'll take your votes into account when I determine those award winners, and then those will be announced in the next episode. I will also talk in the next episode how we're going to handle the end of this series. We are about to be in August. The new release of Madden is very, very closely upon us. So I am going to talk about how we're going to time the end of this current series with the introduction of our new series in Madden 17. So that is going to be it for this one. A disappointing end of the season. That one is definitely going to sting for a little bit. But you know what? Not a ton of hate because the Steelers played very well. We just could not get it together. We could not produce the way we needed to on the field. And ultimately, it is going to cost us a trip to the Super Bowl. So that's going to do it for me. If you enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching. And I'll see you all next time.